Hi there, welcome to my channel Code Canvas. In this video, we will see a CSS pseudo selector called not. The not property in CSS is a negation pseudo class and accepts a simple selector or a selector list as an argument. Basically, it matches an element that is not represented by the argument. The passed argument may not contain additional selectors or any pseudo element selector. So let's say we have one HTML and let me add one HTML here. We have one list, an order list, one li with some class. Let's say something is a class name, okay, and the third one is again li without any class. So here you can write down CSS like li that is not class something. For example, this is the class name which we used here in HTML. So li not the class something, and here you can write down font size to 4em. Okay, so let's see how it looks. So I haven't added any text here. One, two, here we go. So here the first and third allies have this font size 4em. So how it works? It will select all allies which have no class named something. So here class name is something. So this CSS is not getting applied on this second element. Okay, you can write down same CSS using like let me add one paragraph. Not we do not need to add paragraph, but you can write down p. It is not nth child, okay, and here you can add 2n plus 1, right, and the same CSS you can write down here. This is the same. We will select all the paragraphs which we want to select, and we want to just ignore the given class. So this is also same. But if you use the pseudo element selector as our argument, it will not create the expected result. For example, we cannot use like first line and color red. It will not work as expected. So this is you need to keep in your mind. Okay. So next is there are a few newer advanced or complex selectors, not just a simple selector. So what you can do here, let me add one. Yeah, this is the one. So here you can use p not, and here you can write down the tag name and star and write down some CSS. So this will select all paragraphs that are not descendants of article tag. Okay, so we can see this using one HTML example. Let me remove this UL. Here you can add one main class. In that you can add one header with one heading. This is his title. Okay, h1 here one paragraph, and you can add some content. This is a paragraph outside of an article. This is not in article tag right now, so this is p. Okay. After header, let me add header. It is not head. It is header. It is a little bit different than head. So let's add one article tag here. In article, you can add h2 article. Sorry, article title. Okay, and let's add one p. This is a paragraph inside an article. So this is inside an article tag. Let me just copy this article tag again and paste it here. So let me just this is another. So you can you can see the difference. Okay, and in CSS you can simply write down p, which is not article, and here you can write down font weight. You can add bold color. You can add 444 for example, and font size 125%, and let's add border bottom 2 pixel solid, easy. And let's see the result. So as you can see, this is the paragraph with this CSS which we applied. So paragraph which is not descendant to this article, and it is applied to this paragraph only. If we see another paragraph, this one, this is not descendant to the article, and that's why it is not getting applied. So this is very useful example. It is little bit complex, but this is very useful. You can also use same CSS like h2, which is not having not, and where again brackets article star comma section star. So this is little bit complex, but you can always use this kind of CSS as well. So let's talk about specificity. The specificity of the node pseudo class is the specificity of its argument. The node pseudo class does not add to the selector specificity unlike other pseudo classes. Negations may not be nested, so not and in bracket is never permitted. So authors should also note that since pseudo selectors, pseudo elements are not considered a simple selector, they are not valid as an argument to this not pseudo class selector. So you have to keep this in mind. Let's talk about browser support. The not pseudo class has been updated in the CSS Selectors Level for specification to allow an argument list, right? So before that, in CSS Selectors class 3, it was only capable of accepting a single simple selector. So as a result, browser support is a little divided between level 3 and level 4 drafts. But basically it supports all the latest browsers that you need to keep in mind. So that's all for this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more CSS and JavaScript related videos, and hope you like this video. See you next time. Thank you.